Hey everybody, welcome to the channel where we do cool comics at cool prices. Join me as we document this whole journey into building a comic reselling business, literally one issue at a time. So you've seen the headline. Yeah, it's not the greatest, but I'm going to let you decide it for yourselves, and I'll get pretty much right back with you. We're going to go over the sales first, and then you'll see me open one of our long boxes. So as you can see, we've had a decent weekend in sales here, so I'm just going to quickly go through them. Someone bought what Ghost Rider comic? Ghost Rider. Let me try that again. Ghostbusters. We had a little bit of a mix this week. We've been trying to list everything from the Forbidden Planet grab bags, which you can see in a previous video. But we also took a few handfuls from the backlog. We were trying to really pick up the pace of listings, so we picked up runs of stuff. Don't so much have runs of this, but I have a few variants of the same comic, so that made it really quick to list. And someone else bought another one. And yeah, just to really get the listings back up and try to catch up. Because if you look at another video again, we've got our 2026 goals, and one of them was for listing. And this weekend, I did none, which is a great start. But yeah, next order, someone picked up all these Dungeons and Dragons comics from an IDW run. What a shame that number 1 is not there, because they picked up 2, 3, 4, and 5. But I suppose if they get them for a good price from us, and they can pick up number 1 off eBay from somebody, and that's a little bit more, overall they've probably still got themselves a decent set for a decent price. We've had another sale of 5, which includes this awesome kind of vintage style Invincible Iron Man variant. One of the Marvel snapshots. Again, this is more from our backlog. Secret Empire, that's been on there for a while, but good to see it go. And then this was good. So when I did my Forbidden Planet grab bag video, and whether it was worth it or not, I kind of judged it on all the comics I did know. You know, all the good Marvel, DC, anything that was recognizable property from indie things, or your Disney comics, things like that. I was like, I'm confident they'll sell. So when I did the numbers, I was like, yeah, I'm still going to make good profit from that. Anything I sell from the indie side that I don't know, it'll be a bonus. So I've been trying to do, 1 or 2 of those every third listing or something. And this was one of them, Xenoscope Myth and Monsters Fall Edition. There's a couple of these, so I'm really glad one of these has went. So this is just a bonus from the Forbidden grab bag bundle. Every comic will sell, you just need one person to be interested. If you've got a good price, you'll get it shifted. And then we had this cool variant from one of the Forbidden Planet videos as well, Adventures of Superman Book of L. Honestly, really simple, but very effective cover. I love it. Then we've got this little bundle as well. So Donald Duck was on the grab bags. That's a nice one. And then someone picked up some Supermans. And they also from the grab bags picked up Uncle Scrooge, Earth's Mightiest Duck. Loving seeing that go, but we've got a few of them, so we'll get that relisted. And we got the Superman from the New 52 run there. Someone then picked up a bundle of 3, so this one was one of the ones we bought from Forbidden Planet for, honestly, £1.5, so the profit in this is minimal. It was like 40p or something once it got done, but I was hoping it would boost sales for something else. And yeah, they also took... Oh, that's upside down. Stitch from the Dynamite comics. I wish I had more of these. I think the Disney Dynamite comics are more for a general public. Like, I think Disney adults are going to love it, even if they're not comic people. And then you've got kids that are just going to love things like Stitch and that as well. And then, I've had like Nightmare Before Christmas and stuff, and that's just always a property that's going to have its cult following, whether it's comics or not. They might just want them for the artwork. But yeah, and also we got the Trials of Ultraman, which was part of our kind of backlog, so good to get that listed and sold. Then this lot, I've spoke about this guy before in previous videos. He's kind of starting to confuse me more and more each day, but I buy from this guy. He has a lot of modern comics, so I want comics from the last, like, say, year or so. He's really good for that. Again, it's not the cheapest, but I only maybe buy 30 or 40 at a time. Maybe they're in the 60, 65p range, which is, I don't mind money even if they're done in a bundle. But yeah, he came on Vinted and was like, can I get these comics again? And I'm like, I was looking through them, and of the 26 he bought, 24 of them were from him. So I really don't understand what's going on. I do give him more of a discount because I'd like to keep him sweet if I ever do go back to him for comics. But with the 1500 comic lot that we're expecting, which is working out at like 44p bagged and boarded, I can't see me going back to him if the quality of that lot is good, but only time will tell. But yeah, and I mean, he bought a lot of comics from us before, and I've seen him now sell them. He bought them off me for $125, and I see him selling them for like $150. I just can't get my head around it. That just doesn't seem worth the margin, but hey. So he took Strange Tales, a West Coast Avengers variant. We've got Green Arrow 4, Green Arrow 11, Uncanny Avengers 7, and again these all came from him. Uncanny Avengers 9, Uncanny Avengers 21, Uncanny Avengers 24, DCKO, Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver, Justice League Unlimited, Green Arrow number 1, Green Arrow number 3, Green Arrow 15, Blood Hunt, Red Band number 2. So this was one he didn't have, but this is the KO variant. So what only annoying thing about this is that I bought this at £1.05, and then I've added a bag and board, which makes like £1.17. And again, I was hoping it would boost a bundle, which it has, but I'd have liked to have seen this in a £1.50 bundle, but it was a pretty big bundle. I just thought, okay, if I make nothing on that, but still make 50 to 60p off the rest of them, just do it. Avengers 32, Green Lantern 25, Captain America Sentinel Liberty 7, Captain America Finale, King in Black number 3. So this is the other one that he didn't have, but I picked it up for like, I think 55p all in. So even when I sell them at the 125 discount for him, I still make a decent percentage markup on that. Green Arrow number 6. Oh, sorry, and this was the third one. So this came from a Bin Planet grab bag. So again, it's in the 50 to 60p range for us. Sell at 125. I've still doubled my money, but he got a really cool variant there with Absolute Batman and stuff like that. It's good. Avengers 23. Avengers 14. I think this was a second print, but it's still a cool cover. And Green Arrow number 12. So yeah, decent amount of sales. We'll get them packaged up and shipped off today. Okay guys, I have to say, this isn't going great so far. This box, I'm just gonna try, is like ram-packed to the core, to the point stuff's coming like this. I mean, what am I going to do with that? And as far as the issues go, I mean, I'm not impressed. It might be a case of this is stuff that I just don't know. We've got some stickers on bags, on comics as well, which isn't that impressive to me. So, I mean, okay, and the whole thing smells of like an old attic. I mean, you guys tell me, is this dealer stock to you? I don't know, but I mean, this has a £1. Sorry, other side. That one's on the comic. I stink after this. Cerebus. And I don't think it's an even split between them all, but we're going to count at the end and find out, and I think we'll be having a little chat with our guys at Silver Acre here. Because also, when you say they come bagged, and not all of them are, actually, that's another thing, but I'm going to have to get new bags for these, if I sell them at all. I don't know what this is. I mean, maybe there's some niche stuff here, and I'm just really naive. We've got Awakening Comics. Kind of like the look of him, to be honest. Street Wolf. The Life Brigade. I mean, what's this? This isn't. Actually, no idea what this is. So I do expect to find a lot more damaged stuff, because this box was just way overpacked. Some older Flash issues though, that aren't completely wrecked. But I mean, they're stuck together and everything. So hopefully, that's two of the same. I mean, I will probably do okay on them, to be honest. But that doesn't mean that we're not having a word. So this Impact comic. The web. Maybe some of this, in a sense, some of this vintage stuff could be good for my store. It might really open it up for older collectors. I just wish it'd come a bit nicer, I guess, is one of my big concerns. Oh, don't worry about dropping it. Okay. So more of this. I mean, it might just take a little bit of investigating. But if guys, you know anything about these, let me know. And I'll definitely try and get them in a better state. Where he is. I mean, that's like dirt on the bag. You know, price stickers. The Fly. I don't know who the Fly is. DC Comics Flash Gordon? Maybe. But then Miss Tree. Cerebus, Mother and Daughter. Hardback. Don't know what these are. This wasn't quite what I had in mind. Flesh, Gordon? Do I even want to know? Oh, cool. 3 of them. I can't wait to try to push them. The Desert Beach. Magazine. Like, I guess when I pictured this, I was like, this is what you'd use to start a store. And I'm not being funny, but this just seems like a bunch of 50p dollar bin crap. It generally just looks like they just found a box someone's given them. Oh yeah, I'll do. It doesn't look picked to me. So I will be talking to him. We could actually count it out as well if it's the 500 split. 500, 500, 500. Impact with comment, and one's got a sticker, one doesn't. Okay, we'll keep going. We'll keep going. You guys can brave through this with me. Okay. Oh fuck. Oh. Yeah, just. What am I gonna do? It's just. So we've got 3 of these. Like I say, you'd say it's bag, but the bag's so ripped. Is it bag? Oh, no, we've got 3. Four, 5, 6, 1, 2. Fucking hell, okay. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 X Factor 52s. And like, that would be cool to get 1 or 2. That's actually kind of cool. Although X Factor number 84 still in its bag, to be fair, but the card fell out. That's kind of cool. But again, Detective Comics 669, but it's been the Forever People, Forgotten Realms. I think this so far has been really disappointing. More of this The Fly from Impact Comics. More of The Fly. So yeah, I just don't think the ratio is there. And if it is, it's definitely not to good enough quality in terms of dealer stock. And another bent one. More of this Cerberus. You know, is that the same comic? No, they are different. Again, good to get the Flash, but I've got stickers on the front and stuff, but I'm really scared about putting my Starlight Agency. Again. Oh wait, hold on. There's more. X Factor 52. Because that's what we needed. I'm kind of seeing ahead, and if it isn't completely knackered, it might be more along the lines of what we're looking for. So we've got more X Factor, and again, if I put that in a nicer bag of board, I'm sure it will be okay. Bit disappointing because I really didn't want to have to factor in that in my... Not factor in my price. My price will always remain the same. But I had really hoped that I was going to get nice bags. Like that's like part of what they do is get new bags on them. You're going to do it at that price. And yeah. I mean, I will probably shift these older X Factor comics. But what's that? Blood Syndicate. That could actually be quite cool. Okay, now we're getting to Batman issues. So we've got Batman number 455. Another Batman 455. Another Batman 455. Another Batman 455. Another Batman 455, all bent and... the Marvel Universe versus Wolverine. That's kind of cool. It's two of those. I think like two's fine. Two's fine. The Books of Magic. Blood Syndicate and Superman. What am I doing here? Okay, because the box is falling apart, and I'm trying to avoid it getting more damaged. I'll take pictures of my phone. Bear with me, folks, because this could get really interesting. Can't even get it now. Oh, Jesus Christ. This comic's stuck under. There we go. The Batman with, again, 25p sticker on it. Like, come on. Detective Comics number 681. That's how another one's come now. And that's how another one's come. And the thing is, I can tell that's been like that a while. I hope the guy doesn't try to blame every... Oh, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So seven copies of X Factor 49. X Factor 56. X Factor 57. I mean, maybe these will do well. I'm just a bit disappointed in the execution of this, especially the ones with the sticker issues. And like, again, it's all come. That one will probably come okay. Blood Syndicate. I just don't believe for a second this has been picked. And I bet you if I just... What the fuck that? Another one bit in the corner. Completely crumpled Deathstroke comic. It's hard to tell because of the bag, but it's been just absolutely nailed. Stuff like this is pretty cool. Oh, it would have been if it wasn't completely squashed at the back. This is cool, I think. And if something's this old, I might forgive a price sticker on it. But we've got DC Comics presents the Superman and the Phantom Stranger. More of the Comet. Just whew. So we're gonna get to this box, and I think an email is gonna get dropped. Also, and I'll let you know what the reply is. I may actually have to go through all the boxes and count it out a bit. Oh, this is something a bit. Oh. Jesus, okay. Okay. I've snuck to the back. And I'd say it gets better. Right. So we've got, I want to say, Teen Titans. That's cool. Again, well, maybe that's just more spine roll than anything else. But you got Superman and Deadman. We've got Teen Spotlight Aqualad. Teen Titans Spotlight on Magenta. Price stickers and stuff. Like sometimes, when it's older, you can forgive it. My hands stink. Captain Atom. Superman, Dr. Fate. Terminator and Deathstroke. But again, because it's been packed so poorly, all the corners are just bent and ruined. Deathstroke, Terminator. I'm not saying things have to be near mint, because there's a lot of stuff we could probably fix. But I guess it's just a shame when you. It's so hard to tell because it's unbagged, but you can feel that had that just been in a nicer box and stored properly, that yes, there's a 50p price sticker on the front and stuff, but that would have been a really cool comic to list. And I think what's happened is they've just taken a comic off a box off the shelf and went, that'll do. A lot of cool vintage issues here. I mean, that's like damage on the cover and stuff. I don't know enough to know if maybe that is what props would sell. If that's dealer quality stock. You know, when I was thinking dealer quality, I was thinking like stuff for the tables and that. This is like what you'd buy someone's collection and pick up the good bits. And I get that would have been. It's kind of cool to have Robin actually. The third Robin. And like I'll be able to sell that, you know, I'll be able to. Well, there's a few of them. So this is definitely, they've picked up someone's stock maybe, dead stock, and probably never opened the box and then went, yeah, style, take it. Superman and Starman. Again, just the spine rolling, that's a shame. Rips, corner bends. Stickers on prices, corner bends. Some old DC Star Trek. I mean, that's probably alright. I'm going to have to put this somewhere else now. Then I'm not sure if I should just stop here, but I need kind of to get it all out and prove what I've been given. See, just gonna leave that together. Silverblade by DC. See, I just personally, I'd say it's like dollar bin stuff. Sonic Disruptors from DC. Few of them. I'm going to go to this a bit faster because you're getting the idea that this thing's great. Cliffhanger, California out there. That's got a run of right through to 6. Run. Oh, it's kind of nice. It's a complete run, to be fair. Right through to 14. The Screamer. Origins Black Hawk. Daredevil though. I like me some Daredevil, he does well. Oh, okay. Oh, here we go. Got one of them, 2 of them, 3 of them, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them, all Daredevil 302. I mean, I probably would sell them, but I think I'm just disappointed how it's arrived. The Legend of S.H.I.E.L.D. from Impact Comics. feel like I'm going to have to pause just to wash my hands. More Impact Comics. Continuity Comics. Lugger from Eclipse Comics. A stickered and ripped Silverblade #1. Stickered Silverblade #2. 3, 4, stuck together with 4 and 5. Secret Origins. The same Robin comic. Another one of that Robin comic. Another one of that Robin comic. Let's get all them out. Let's prove a 5. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 of the same Robin comic just here. I know there's more of them. So it's kind of like of a. Yeah. That's kind of a cooler one though. Some Jericho. Impact Comics The Web. Jericho. Spotlight on Starfire. That's my bagged comic. Secret Origins Justice League. There's a few of them, all beautifully stuck together. Hawk and Dove. I did like that in the Titans TV show, to be fair. Marvel Age. The Fall of Mutants. This is like a little bit better. I just I guess I was hoping for a little bit more modern stuff because, you know, that's like what I know and what I do better with. But Silverblade, Tech World, more of this Tech World. Ah, Mighty Thor. Oh, the Thor comic's pretty cool. More of this Tech World. More of this Tech World. More of this Tech World. More Tech World. William Shatner's Tech World. No, maybe then that's got something to it. Thor 262. Probably be alright. More of this Tech World. Like Thunderstrike's pretty cool, I guess. Again, I can stick that in a new bag and board and it would probably come okay. So there's a few Thunderstrikes there. Yeah. I mean, we've had this Tech World comic a dozen times. More Robin comics. They might do okay, you know. The Adventures Musketeers. Dark Stars. Dark Stars. I might do this on the side now, that might be more. This video has probably been really disappointing. This whole experience has been a bit disappointing, but more Robin comics. I mean, this is getting a bit better. The Batman Chronicles. Can probably do stuff with that. Some older Superman. I'll do well with that. Ooh, you know, I think I'll do okay on all them. Adventures of Superman. Adventures of Superman Year 1. That's kind of cool. Like I said, the end of this box got a bit better. Ooh. Ooh. Lobo. I'll sell that pretty quickly in my store, actually. So, quite a lot of Lobo, actually. Some older Captain America. So I think that'll be okay. Older Superman. More of this Robin comic. Wow. A lot of these as well. Oh, that's the same. Okay. That box for me was genuinely probably a 3.5, 4 out of 10. But I've definitely got to make an email and comprise it all a bit. Because I ain't happy. I'm going to email them. I'm going to see what they say. But so far, my recommendation is don't do this. Don't buy this dealer bundle. There's maybe things I don't understand. I'm not naive to that. But I would generally have packed it better. Things wouldn't be creased. If I'm getting dealer stock, there wouldn't be the volume of duplicates. I get 2 or 3 if you have to. But this place boasts of having a million issues and you're giving me 12 to 15 of the same comic. Nah, I don't think that's okay. So I'm going to drop an email just now to say I went to the first box and I ain't impressed. So after doing that video, I had to basically go, look, I need to check the other 3 boxes. I'd have loved to have done it with you guys on screen and gone through it, but it really didn't get much better after that. Maybe the 2 boxes had some higher quality. Did it? No, it didn't. It really didn't. It was all kind of 90s, maybe late 80s, Marvel, DC, and a lot of indie. It was meant to be an even 3-way split. We also then counted them. Now I can forgive a miscount of about 5 or 10, but it ended up being 1,424, and we checked twice. So they were 76 short. And I know in the grand scheme of it, that's only 5% off. But the thing that you got to understand is, I've waited 6 weeks for this, and this was the reason it took so long is because it was specially picked. It takes time to pick these boxes. So if it was picked, why did the whole box smell dusty and musty? Or did you just pick a box off the shelf and go, that one will do? If you picked these comics individually, then you literally handed me comics and put in a box like this, for example. Okay, that can get missed. Fair enough. What about this? Okay. You picked individual comics. This is my favourite one. without a bag, as promised as well. But this one, we've literally, I'm going to try segment of cover missing here, 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 here. Like, you just wouldn't do it. I mean, it's maybe an older issue. Fair enough. I can't tell if it's from 90. Like, I can't wrap my head around it. So I've emailed about it, I've voiced my concerns, and I'd really like to see what he comes back with. Basically, I'm really only probably going to suggest two options. Either one is you arrange a courier just to come pick up the whole thing, or you can do like a partial refund where I'll pay very little for this, because yes, there is things that if I rebag and board it, I will be able to get my money back, and I probably would. From this lot, I probably could get my money back, but it was just rookie things. Like, there was a bundle of Star Wars comics, unbagged and boarded. And remember, this is picked. Okay, this is the bit I want to really point out, that allegedly this bundle was picked for me. They all have spine roll. So there's a whole bundle of them, and they're all curved round like this. That's something that happens when you have your comics bagged and not boarded, for a very long time, and stored incorrectly. So either that box it's been in that box for a long time, but it looked pretty new compared to the rest of the stock, or he's picked that with a massive spine roll on it, and it had this, like, because of the spine roll, they all had, like, now I can deal with spine ticks. I'm not that snobby, but this spine tick was literally like this long. It looks like a rip actually across all of them. It's like they were on a shelf, or like a rack, and someone's just like bent them all forward. And honestly, as a comic dealer, it's not good enough, to say the least. So I've sent an email with concerns. That's the two options I'll pretty much only accept. And yeah, it's just really disappointing to know that even the big boys in the comic dealing thing can do this to the littler guys out there. I personally I'd have expected some of this. I'd have expected some duplicates. I would have expected some not in great condition. I was kind of really hoping that amongst 1,500 comics, you were going to give me things from probably mid-80s right through to now, and it was just going to be, to me, dealer. Maybe I misunderstood what dealer stock was. But I have emails and stuff that say it's like perfect stock for conventions, perfect stock for eBay sales, perfect stock for mail orders. And I would just love to be able to know who would buy that off eBay, or go to a Comic-Con and go, wow, I've always wanted this. Or this, And the thing is, see, with this X Factor one, there was a dozen of these. It stinks as well. And I'll tell you how bad it was. I wish I filled this, but I washed my hands afterwards, and I kid you not, the whole sink was brown. Like, I get, some of these comics will be in a musty attic, and you've pulled them out and you've bought that collection. That's fine. And you're selling them on to another customer. Get them out that musty bag and put a new bag at least. It's just ridiculous. I'm really gutted. Like I said, 6 weeks waiting for this. Really bigged it up on the channel as well. Really hoping to show you guys some cool comics. Really thought it would be the next step up in my comic business, and I feel like I've been knocked right back down to just small time. But anyway, I've put my email. Let's hope it's a good response for them. I'm not going to say that maybe they're just busy and this has been a bit of oversight. I never like to judge a company based on the mistakes they make. I like to judge them on how they handle it. So that's what is going to happen. I'll definitely keep you in tune for that. And if you want to find out what happens, I guess just like, subscribe, and you'll find out in the next one.